Hello and welcome to the video on relative and absolute cell reference. We are going to open a file that we worked on previously. It was the ABC Company, and we're going to type in a new title right here, percent of total, and then this information that we were practicing examples of formulas, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and so forth. Let's move it to its own sheet. So I'm going to select the items and choose Cut. And then I'm going to click New Sheet and then Paste. And then I just need to make column A a little bit wider. And I'm going to rename this sheet instead of Sheet 4, Operator Example. We'll go back to ABC Company. Okay, so here we are. We're ready to find out of the total for Boston, 614, what percentage is that of the 4,380? So the formula, like all formulas, start with equals. I'm just going to press the left arrow, and that selects F5 for me. Divide by the total, F14, and go ahead and check. Now it comes out as a decimal, 0.140183. I would only want two places, but I also want it in a percent form. So instead of general, I'm going to click percent. And then percent, when you select it from the number group, it automatically rounds it. But I want the two decimal places, so I'm going to click increase two places. And then I'll go ahead and use my fill handle. And I get a lot of little problems here. That's because, I'll click back to our original, I'll go to formulas and click show formulas, and there's our addition where it was adding to the left of it, B5 through E5, B through 6. They always were columns B through E. What changed was the row. That's relative reference. Over here, this is correct, F5, then the total for F6, F7, F8, those were fine, but the total is only in F14. So the divide by should be always F14. It should not increase because it's different cells. It should only be this cell. So let me just turn the show formula off. I'll click in here and press that F4 function key so I get the $F, meaning never leave column F, and $14, never leave row 14. So the cell F14. And then I'll check. Still the same percentage, but now it'll fix the ones below it, so everything's fine. And if I do a total here, it should be 100%. So that's correct. The range is G5 through G13, and it's 100%. So that's working. This one was working with relative reference, and this is absolute because it has the designated cell in order to make sure it's always by that total. So for some reason, this total gets changed, like the new quarter 4 for Boston. If I put in 500 here, it's going to change the total here and the percentage. It also changes the grand total. All these will adjust, but it'll still be 100%. So I'm just going to undo, but I just wanted to share with you. The totals change, but it always divided by that cell, F14, and you still have 100%. So let me just undo so it goes back to the 162. And that's working with absolute and relative cell reference.